Hi and welcome to New Moon Crafts. I'm going to be using some gorgeous toppers and papers by a lovely designer called Elena of Zinskiart, and these are the toppers, so you can get lots of different ones, really cute ones. So I'm going to be using elements for all of these papers that I'm about to show you. So we have this one with the cute little boys on, and then we have the dog and the cat with some elements on there as well. We have this one, and I'm going to be using the Just Because on that one. We have these gorgeous hearts, so colourful. Then we have some backing paper hearts as well. We also have some little mushrooms, and then we have some houses, and then we have some leaves. So what I've done is I've decided that I'm going to cover this lovely little sketchbook. So I've chopped up lots of the pieces that I was going to use, and I'm going to do like a patchwork effect. So here are my topper elements, and then the bits that I'm going to use as my patchwork. Now, as you can see, I've not cut them straight because I want it to be, I want it to look like that it's been actually hand cut rather than on a machine. So I want it to be uneven. Okay, so I'm going to take my first piece, and I'm using a gel medium glue. Okay, so just spreading that on there. I'm going to be covering all of this, and the good thing about gel medium is that it dries clear as well. So popping the first piece on, just give that a nice press. Once the gel medium dries, then it's not going anywhere. Okay, so pressing that to there, then getting our little houses and applying some more gel medium. You can add it to the book as well if you wish, just even more adhesive. And then popping that there. See, so I love how that slopes. Okay, pop that onto here. Nice press down again. Then taking these beautiful hearts and going this way. You don't have to go the right way up with these either. And they're fantastic quality. They're very thick cardstock. Okay, just there. If it goes over the side, that's fine. I can trim that. And then I thought we'd have this one just coming over here, so I'm going to be overlapping. Okay, so let's pop that there. Such beautiful bright colours. Elena has such an eye for colour. And then pop in my last piece of the patchwork just onto the edge. Okay, so we've got some beautiful leaves in this. And again, I'm overlapping the other pieces as well, so it gives a nice effect. Okay, now just before I put my other toppers on, I just want to take a micron pen, and I want to add in some faux stitches. So just little crosses where my bits have gone, so it looks like it's now patchwork. Okay, and then down this piece, so you could do the crosses as big as you like, but see how the black just lifts them out, so you can see that they are separate pieces of paper, or card should I say, and that they've been, looks like they've been faux stitched together. So along this one, okay, and then just around the edge I'm just going to do a little squiggle like that, and then just do some little effects as if they're stitched there as well. You can get such brilliant effects by doing this, and it really brings your papers out. There we go. So now going to my toppers. What I like to do is I like to have a little arrangement first of all, just to see what I'm going to use and where I'm going to use it. And I love using arrows, so I think I'm going to have that there for the moment. Then I've got this beautiful dog there, and he's kind of looking, got another arrow here, so I'm going to pop that there, and he's kind of looking at this little fella here with loving eyes. And then I've got a just because, so let me see, I might move that one up there instead, and a just because, I'm going to move that into the middle actually. I'm going to put my just because here, I'm going to have him standing on there, and then I'm going to have that arrow coming up. So that's going to be how I'm going to lay that out. So just taking those off as they are. I'm just going to grab some ink. I'm using Distress Oxide here, and I just want to age the side of my little sketchbook first of all. Just aging the papers a little bit. I don't want it too much because I want the bright colours, so just aging just around the edge. Okay. There. And then I'm just going to age my elements slightly as well. Again, just around the edge, just carefully. I'm not going too mad with the ink, but as you can see, it just gives it a nice finish. There we go. So that one I'm going to stick flat. Okay. So that will go here. Okay. And then again, just going around the edge of this beautiful little dog. Isn't he gorgeous? So cute. So cute. Now I'm not going to make this too bulky, but I am going to put a couple of the 3D foam pads on, as that will just lift the image a little bit. Okay, just like that, and take the backs off. Just a little tip for you as well, in time some of the foam pads do lose their sticky, so I'm just going to put a little bit of gel medium just on the back of them, so that I know that they will stay for a lot longer. So as you can see, that's not too high, but that's fabulous. My just because is going to be flat there. I didn't edge that one, but that's fine. So I'm going to be doing something else as well anyway. So there we go, just edging that there. And then this one, we are going to, I'll probably move it along a little bit. So just here, and again, keep that flat. Like so. And then this gorgeous little sole here, I'm just going to bend it, manipulate within my fingers a little bit, and the card is so thick that you can do that and it will stay. So just pop in a little bit of glue there, and I'm also just going to cut down one of these foam pads, and I'm going to pop that just behind his head as well, so that gives a little bit of a lift to his head. Okay, And again, just smoothing a little bit of the gel medium along there. So then I'm popping him here. So, I mean, that with those images looks beautiful anyway. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my micron pen. And this is where you can add your own thing. So I'm going to do a little bit of doodling along here on the arrows, just like that. And then on this arrow as well, just a little bit different. There and here also. Don't forget the end of my little arrow there. They're beautiful banners, absolutely gorgeous banners. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trace around my little man here, just so that he pops even further out of the page. Do you see how that now is giving him, so I'm not being careful, I'm just, it's almost like a scribble around him. You see? Just like that. Just add something to it. I think with Elena's artwork, it lends itself to this as well beautifully. So I'm going to do that down here. If you've got pens that have got your acrylic paints in them, then you could use those. Go away, Mr. D. And just along the bottom here. Okay, then you could add in some other little doodles, so a little bit of hearts going on there. Hashtag love. Just different bits like that. You can carry on to your heart's content adding those in. And then I've got one of the acrylic paint pens here in white, and I'm just going to emphasize the white dots here on the dog there, because I think he's so cute, and a little bit there on his nose. Now what you can also do is you could go around here just like that, just adding different little elements to the just because there, and continue. But there's endless things that you can do. You know, you just sit there and have a little doodle with it, and you can go on and on and on, just adding your different elements and your different doodles. And also go back to the pages, cut out the little hearts from them and add those as well. But that just becomes such an individual piece of artwork. So there you go. One beautiful little sketchbook. Elena of Zinskiart. Thank you.